I made the best WCW Nitro Universe mode in WWE 2k24. Recently on the channel, I did a universe mode based around Raw is War, and then I followed that up by doing one based around SmackDown. But just like the real Attitude Era, WWF wasn't the only company looking to get your attention on Monday nights. So if we zoom out of the whole universe calendar, we can see more of the full picture. And as you can see, we have WCW Nitro going up against Raw on Monday nights. Just pretend that says Monday. 2K doesn't let you run shows on the same night. But here we go. Let's jump into WCW Nitro. For champions in this universe mode, I went with the World Heavyweight Champion as Sting. This is one of the best belts in wrestling ever, in my opinion. We've got the WCW United States Championship. We've got the WCW United States Championship held by DDP. Rey Mysterio holds the Cruiserweight title. The Road Warriors are the WCW Tag Team Champions. And Psycho Sid is the WCW Hardcore Champion. And Macho Man coming down to the ring already talking shit to DDP. He ain't even in the ring yet, and DDP is tired of hearing it. The referee trying to get both men back in the ring, but now a brawl at ringside. And the referee's going to ring the bell from ringside. Macho Man reverses. Overhand punch, grabs DDP. Atomic drop, asshole on the kneecap. And he's going to do 3 of them. Dude, a triple atomic drop is fucking crazy. Can we just talk about how crazy that is? Macho Man up to the top rope already, calling for DDP to get to his feet. Diving crossbody from Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. But DDP is going to kick out at 2. DDP now springboard drop kick to the back of Macho. DDP lifts Macho to his feet. Going to take him to the turnbuckle now. Kick to the gut. DDP catches an elbow to the face. Macho Man running shoulder tackle. DDP is not taken down by it. Grabs Macho by the ponytail. Reverse uppercut. Macho Man forced to roll out of the ring, but DDP over the ropes misses. Macho Man moving out of the way and delivering a knee to the kidney. And now Macho following up with some hard jabs. A low kick and a punch will drop DDP. DDP moves in though, Superman punch. Now DDP trying to get Macho back in the ring. Referee up to a 6 count. DDP immediately into a cover. Forearm across the face. Macho out at 1. DDP lifting up Macho again. DDP now springboard moonsault. A second rope springboard moonsault from DDP. D looking for the diamond cutter. Macho Man to his knees blocks the diamond cutter, but DDP catches a big boot. Macho, though, able to reverse again. Lifts DDT up, hooks his arm. Vertical suplex. Randy Savage now on offense. Can he defeat the U.S. champion? Into the cover after a hard jab to the face. DDP still out at 1. Macho lifting up the champion. Back chops, jabs to the face. Now he grabs DDP again, drops him with a straight punch to the head. Old-fashioned offense from Macho Man. Irish whip. DDT runs into the referee. Both men lock up. DDP takes Macho into the corner. Now DDP, springboard enziguri, trying to lock Macho Man. Some kind of submission hold here. And just delivers the knee right to the spine. And continuing the assault now on the U.S. title challenger. DDP lifting his legs, but again Macho gets out. Macho Man staying alive in this match. Lifts up DDP. Another straight punch to the face. DDP will roll out of the ring. What's Randy Savage looking for? Suicide dive by the Macho Man. Now DDP catches him with a jawbreaker, though still with some energy. Misses the Superman punch. Macho catches him. Power slam against the steel barricade. And now DDP slowly to his feet. Macho kick to the gut. Macho Man lifts him up. Punches to the head. Will get out of the powerbomb, but catches a bionic elbow. And that elbow caught DDP right above the eye. Our U.S. champion has been busted open as Randy Savage heading to the top. Can Macho Man hit it? Diving body splash. And that's 3. Randy Savage has pinned the U.S. champion. And that certainly has to make Randy Savage in #1 contender category for the U.S. title. Pinned the U.S. champion center of the ring. And here we go. Sid versus Mike Awesome. This is sure to be a hard-hitting match here. And Sid just tosses Mike Awesome. 2 absolute giant men. And this is what we like to see here in pro wrestling. 2 fucked up, big, hairy, sweaty dudes just beating the dog shit out of each other. And speaking of beating the dog shit, Mike Awesome gets caught in a DDT. Sid now traps his arm, lifts him to his feet. Straight kick to the gut by Sid. And a lariat drops Mike Awesome. Sid now straight kick to the forehead. This is why When you watch wrestling back then, you wonder why these dudes were only 20-something years old and had the worst hairlines you've ever seen, because they were kicking each other straight in the forehead every night. And now Mike Awesome using the ropes to get up to his feet. Sid gonna try to stay on the attack and throws him back in the ring. Dominant Psycho Sid here. You don't often see Mike Awesome get tossed around, but now Awesome springboard back elbow. Every time I see Mike Awesome do a move like that, it makes me want to shoot myself in the fucking head. And Sid sweeps the legs out from under him. Now Sid picks up Mike Awesome, traps the arm again with these kicks. Sid goes into a cover. Mike Awesome out at a 1 count. And now Mike Awesome catches him, Irish whip, goes under. Mike Awesome showing the athleticism, catches him. Overhead belly to belly. Athleticism and strength by Mike Awesome. Lifting up the hardcore champion, but a leg whip by Psycho Sid. And now Sid off the ropes, leg drop, and a kick right to Mike Awesome's head. Off the ropes again and drops the leg again. Sid again kicking Mike Awesome right in the forehead. Sid exits the ring by going over the top rope. Heads to the high risk district, diving leg drop. Sid is on an absolute rampage here against Mike Awesome. But Mike Awesome again with a kick straight to the head, dropping the hardcore champion. Goes behind, German suplex toss. Sid forced to roll out of the ring to break the momentum. Awesome right back on the offense. Irish whip now. Catches Sid. Looking for that belly to belly again. They just don't make dudes like this in pro wrestling anymore. Mike Awesome now. Could he be looking for the awesome bomb? And he hits it. Lifts Sid right back to his feet. Looking for a second one. Now lifts Sid up. Side suplex. Now Sid lifted to his feet again, but will again hit the leg whip. Take out the powerful legs of Mike Awesome. And now Sid grabs Mike Awesome by the throat. Looks for the choke slam, but Awesome reverses. And now Awesome with Sid. Hooks the arm. Lifts him up. Stalling vertical suplex. All strength by Mike Awesome. Awesome now climbing the ropes. What he could be looking for. Off the top, diving body splash. Hardcore champion in trouble, but he will kick out at 2. What does Awesome have to do? He's hit an awesome bomb and an awesome splash. Deadlifts Sid. Deadlifts Sid out. Awesome bomb. Mike Awesome is not finished. He is waiting for Sid to get to his feet. Kick to the gut. Could we be looking for another one? Crucifix awesome bomb into the cover. And that will do it. Mike Awesome pins hardcore champion Psycho Sid. And he's not finished yet. He's looking to inflict more damage before Clash at the Champions. Oh, dear Lord, this can only end badly. A 7-foot-tall, 300-pound guy putting a table in the ring. This can only end badly for Psycho Sid. We know Mike Awesome is deadly with those tables. Lifts Sid up. Choke slam through the table using Sid's own move. Mike Awesome has made a statement in the hardcore division here in WCW. Next up on WCW Nitro, we have a cruiserweight title match between Rey Mysterio and Psychosis. Here we go. WCW Nitro. Arguably the best part of the whole Attitude Era was the cruiserweight division on Nitro, and we are almost underway for the cruiserweight title. We've got Power Ranger 1 versus Power Ranger 2. Both competitors lock up center of the ring. Psychosis lifts up Mysterio, takes him to the turnbuckle quickly, looking to cut off the ring. Rey Mysterio quickly back to his feet, though. Dragon Screw leg whip. This is looking to be a high-paced match. Standing moonsault by Mysterio. Mysterio lifting the challenger to his feet. Standing Hurricane Rana. And now Mysterio elbow drop. Can't talk today. Off the ropes. Looking for that lion salt, but he misses. Psychosis with a stump puller takes over. And now Psychosis standing leg drop. Rey Mysterio quickly back to his feet. Lock up. Back kick. Stun Psychosis. Now Mysterio Irish whip. Psychosis dumps to the floor. And Mysterio gonna wait for his challenger. Champion heads out of the ring. Standing moonsault onto the floor. Now Mysterio jumping knee drop, but Psychosis moves out of the way and moves in, but Rey catches him and a low kick. I don't believe the referee could see at that angle how low that kick was. And now just tossing Psychosis. Rey Mysterio with Psychosis again. Northern Lights suplex on the floor, but Psychosis quick to reverse that Irish whip back into the ring. Kicks Rey Mysterio right in the mouth. Combo of strikes lifts Mysterio up. Fireman's carry drops it out for the cruiserweight title. Rey Mysterio out at 2. And now Psychosis gets baited. Rey Mysterio back in the ring. Mysterio baits the dive. Now heads to the top himself, but second thinks it. Gonna let Psychosis get back in the ring. From behind, though, Psychosis backdrop into a cover. Rey Mysterio's all bent up. Kicks out at 1, though. Impressive way to get back on offense after the missed dive by Psychosis. Drop kick. Psychosis now taking in the energy from this crowd. Another drop kick. Rey Mysterio kips up to his feet. Irish whip. Challenger caught with a spinning heel kick. Up off the ropes. Hip toss, arm drag. Rey now snap DDT. Rey Mysterio another standing moonsault. Hooks the leg this time. Psychosis out at 1. Rey Mysterio now knee to the face. Psychosis is crawling, trying to use the ropes to get to his feet. Flurry of offense from the champion Mysterio. Psychosis with quick kick to the face. Irish whip. Rey Mysterio caught by a clothesline. Cruiserweight champion lifted back to his feet now. Psychosis gets caught in a jawbreaker. Now from behind Mysterio, facebuster leg sweep. Now Mysterio as Psychosis lifts him up. Scoop slam. Got him in position. Rey to the second rope. Psychosis getting to his feet. Rey off the second rope with a missile drop kick. Now Rey gonna head to the top rope. Perched on the top rope. Diving body splash into the cover. Psychosis out at 1. Now Rey off the rope. Springboard moonsault does not connect. Psychosis still with some energy. Picks up Rey. Side suplex. Right on the back of Rey's head. Rey kips up again, but gets caught. Psychosis is looking to take away that Cruiserweight title. Kick to the face. Snapmare. Psychosis moves in. Blockbuster. And now Rey wisely going to roll out of the ring. Cannot get pinned out there. Psychosis going to meet him out there, though. Rey over the top. Psychosis catches him as soon as he gets in the ring. Rey, though, looks for a springboard. Psychosis catches him. Rey rakes the eyes. Into the turnbuckle now. Lifts up Psychosis again with a scoop slam. Now Rey putting him into the turnbuckle. Psychosis goes behind. Now Rey again trying to get him in the turnbuckle. Rey Mysterio, but Psychosis again will go behind. And this time, inverted suplex. Both competitors are spent here as they go back and forth in this Cruiserweight title match. Now Psychosis lifting the champion to his feet. Drop kick to the knee. And every move is taking everything out of these competitors. Psychosis now step up. Enziguri drops Mysterio. But Mysterio again to his feet. Flipping Hurricane Rana. That was insane. And that almost retained the Cruiserweight title, but Psychosis is still in this. Rey Mysterio now going to head to the top rope again. Psychosis quickly to his feet. Jumps over. Rey misses. Psychosis tosses the Cruiserweight champion to the outside. Psychosis going to use this time. Rebuild some stamina. He can't win the title on a count out, but he can use the time limit to his advantage here. Diving leg drop misses on the floor. Mysterio now throwing Psychosis back in the ring. Mysterio moves in, looks for a senton and misses. Psychosis quickly into the cover, hooks the leg. Rey Mysterio out at 2. Psychosis now has to be wondering what he has to do. Lifts up Mysterio. Suplex in the middle of the ring. Lifts up Mysterio again, quickly to his feet. Step up Enziguri. Psychosis now going to head to the top rope. Closing in on the Cruiserweight title. Diving leg drop into the cover. He might have just won the Cruiserweight title, and he does. Psychosis wins the Cruiserweight title from Rey Mysterio. New Cruiserweight champion on WCW Nitro. And as soon as the referee rings the bell, we are underway with our main event on Nitro. Jarrett and Steiner versus Sting and Flair. Jarrett and Flair will start off this match. Lock up center of the ring, Irish whip. Back elbow by Jarrett. Quick tagged. Big Papa Pump now into the ring. Ric Flair, though, Irish whip. Big Papa Pump, though. Elbow to the face. Straight jab. Underhook. Suplex already. Dropping Flair on his head. Big Papa Pump is playing no games here. Trying to slow down the unstoppable Scott Steiner. Ric Flair with a pile driver. And now takes him down. Wrenches the arm. Looking to pop that shoulder right out of the socket is Ric Flair. Looking for that Stinger splash. Jarrett reverses, but Sting reverses. Now off the ropes. Goes under. German suplex. Sting Nakamura there as he goes to the top rope. World Heavyweight Champion looking for a high-risk move here. Jarrett is dazed. Double axe handle from Sting. Gonna try to take him over to the corner, but Jarrett not gonna let him cut the ring off. Jeff Jarrett looks for an Irish whip. Sting reverses into the referee. Jarrett now Irish whip. Sting off the ropes. Catches him kitchen sink. Now Sting from behind lifts him up, drops him with a neck breaker. Classic Jeff Jarrett offense here. Simple but effective. Irish whip again, reversed. World Heavyweight Champion again catches a knee. Flair now into the ring, looking for those back chops. Jarrett ducks him, and a European uppercut drops Flair in the corner. Scott Steiner looking to Irish whip Flair straight to the floor and turns his attention to the World Heavyweight Champion, taunting right in front of him. And now a straight right to the World Champion. As Jeff Jarrett is on Ric Flair, Scott Steiner drops Sting on the apron. Flair throws Jeff Jarrett into the stairs, and he's now taunting Steiner to get back in the ring. Steiner now meets Flair where he wants him, into the corner. Back elbows, ruthless Scott Steiner dropping Ric Flair into the cover. Sting now into the ring, is going to break it up at 1. Both partners back up on the apron. Maybe we can get some order back in this match. Every time Scott Steiner's in the match, it's like instant chaos. And Flair just turns around and decks Jeff Jarrett with an elbow. Scott Steiner's going to take advantage off that, though. Just goozling Flair. Straight punch to the gut. Nothing but straight brute offense from Steiner. Flair ducks under, Irish whip. Floats under now. Flair, Irish whip. Hip toss. Now dragging Steiner to the middle of the ring. That's a big body you got to drag around. A lot of dead weight. Ric Flair looks for that knee drop. Steiner scouts it into a clothesline. Flair scouts it. A lot of reversals here. Flair looking to cut off the ring. Tagging the world champion, but Steiner's not going to let it happen. And Scott Steiner with a 2 count. Sting begging for the hot tag. Steiner powers up, but lets Sting in the ring. Steiner doesn't care. Sting catches the foot, and a lariat takes down Steiner. And now Sting going to exit the ring. World champion again, looking for a high-risk maneuver. Begging for Scott Steiner to get to his feet. Big Papa Pump is in the landing zone. Missile drop kick. Sting, though, jawbreaker. And Ric Flair with a cheap shot from behind will give Sting the offense into the Scorpion Death Drop. A hammerlock Scorpion Death Drop, but Steiner breaks it up. A hot match here in the main event of WCW Nitro. Imagine putting 4 of the best of all time in the ring together and you get a hot main event. Who would have ever thought? Now, Sting and Flair, double back body drop on Jarrett. Flair now drops the knee. Flair now looking for a high-risk move as he goes to the top. Ric Flair, diving knee drop. Jarrett back to his feet, crucifix bomb. Ric Flair, though, quick back with these strikes. It is a back-and-forth match here. Ric Flair takeover, lifting up Jarrett again to his feet. Ric Flair lifts up Jarrett, but Jarrett is going to punch his way out. Back chop by Flair again. Flair is all offense. Irish whip Jarrett into the turnbuckle. Flair clothesline drops Jarrett in the ring. Ric Flair sizing him up. Classic knee drop, and he got Jarrett right above the eye. And Ric Flair is staying on the offense. Knee drop on the floor. There is not a lot of padding on the floor here on WCW Nitro. We are not spending money on that shit. Now Flair turns his attention to Steiner with a cheap shot. And now Jawbreaker drops Steiner to the floor. Flair going to tag in the World Heavyweight Champion as Jarrett makes his way into the ring at a 6 count. Jarrett kick to the gut. Sting, though, Irish whip. Jumps over Jarrett. Jarrett goes over the top rope. Sting knocks him to the floor. And now Sting turns around and decks Steiner. Sting now drop kicks Steiner again, drop to the floor. This is the best opportunity for the world champion, but Jarrett understeps him into the sleeper. Flair into the ring to break it up. And now Jarrett turns his attention to Flair, snap suplex. Now Jarrett and Flair go at it, giving Sting an opportunity to regroup here as he is the legal man. And Sting moves in, takes down Steiner again. Sting now punching Steiner on the floor. This match is all chaos. Jeff Jarrett now drop kick drops Flair to the floor. Steiner hooks Sting's arms, but Sting not going to let him get that full Nelson locked in. Hip tosses Steiner. Sting feeling himself. Referee up to a 6 count. Sting in the ring. Jarrett waiting on him. Lifts him up. Spins him out. TKO. One of my favorite moves of all time. The TKO into the cover. Jarrett has pinned the World Heavyweight Champion. And Ric Flair wondering what happened here as Jarrett now with a chair from behind takes out Flair. Steiner and Jarrett taking out the World Champion and Ric Flair. Week 2 of WCW Nitro. Let's run down the card and then we can jump in. First up, we've got Mike Awesome versus Shane Douglas to open up the show. Raven with Billy Kidman takes on Goldberg. Steiner and Jarrett, after last week attacking Sting and Flair, they are unable to compete this week. They will take on the tag team champions, the Road Warriors. And in a special guest referee match for the United States title, Macho Man takes on DDP, and the referee is none other than the enforcer, Arn Anderson. Referee rings the bell, and Mike Awesome immediately with a lariat. Shane Douglas, though, sweeps the legs. Douglas springboard looking for a tornado DDT and catches a knee to the kidney. And now Mike Awesome off the ropes. Body splash. Now just choking out Shane Douglas. Mike Awesome relentless here. He wants that hardcore title. Mike Awesome over the top rope. Absolutely fucking insane. What a fucked up guy. And now grabs him on the floor. Angel's Wings. I'm not sure what that move's called. We're just going to call it the Angel's Wings. And now Douglas back in the ring. Mike Awesome just taunting him, begging him to do something. And Shane Douglas, spike pile driver, answers Mike Awesome's taunt. Now lifting him up, pulling him by his hair. Shane Douglas, center of the ring. Mike Awesome, though, breaks the submission hold with just brute force and moves in. Shoulder tackle just spins Douglas over, head over heels. Mike Awesome, Irish whip, pullback, lariat, and Awesome now just stomping out Shane Douglas. Mike Awesome now, Psycho Sid's music is playing. Shane Douglas quickly to his feet. Mike Awesome distracted for a second, lifts up Douglas, Alabama slam. Now Awesome taking the shoulder thrust right to Shane Douglas. The distraction from Psycho Sid did nothing. Sit out Awesome bomb from the corner. Shane Douglas able to kick out. Now Awesome again, looking for the Irish whip. Douglas reverses. Awesome to the outside. Shane Douglas gets reversed. Enziguri drops Awesome to the floor. Shane Douglas now taking off the top turnbuckle. Ref not paying attention. Classic WCW. Just pretend that's a WCW referee. This game just... the settings don't work in this game. Any setting you put just doesn't work. So just pretend it's a WCW referee. Mike Awesome now. Awesome bomb. And he's not finished. He lifts Shane Douglas to his feet. Goes for another. Shane Douglas slips under it. And now a springboard tornado DDT. Spikes Mike Awesome to his feet. Shane Douglas looking for the franchiser. Awesome not going to let it happen. Kick to the gut. Lifts him up. Awesome bomb into the cover on the franchise. Mike Awesome. But the franchise kicks out at 2. And maybe he should be rethinking that, as Awesome now 300-pound Awesome splash. Shane Douglas has to be wishing he didn't kick out of that now. Awesome now sizing up his opponent in the corner. Shane Douglas, though, reverses. Enziguri. Best chance for Shane Douglas is right now. Neckbreaker into the cover. Awesome out at 2 still. Now the franchise sizing up Mike Awesome. Kicks him in the gut. Perfect brainbuster into the cover. Hooks the leg. Out at 2 is Mike Awesome. Shane Douglas dropping all that weight right on Mike Awesome's head. Now he climbs to the top, begging Mike Awesome to get to his feet. Shane Douglas flying forearm. Awesome now rolls to the outside. Shane Douglas sizing up his opponent. Suicide dive takes out Mike Awesome. Now Shane Douglas throwing Mike Awesome back in the ring. Mike Awesome, though, quickly to his feet, takes down Douglas. Douglas, though, moves in. Facebuster right off the knee. Douglas now continuing the assault on the hardcore champion, #1 contender. Now stalking Mike Awesome again. Shane Douglas. Mike Awesome catches the franchise into a lariat. Shane Douglas rolls away. Catches Mike Awesome. Backbreaker lariat. Douglas off the ropes. Running punt kick. Now drops the fist. And another. Mike Awesome quickly out of the ring. Shane Douglas right out to follow. Not going to let him get any breath. Can't afford to let Mike Awesome get any offense, though. Picks up Shane Douglas off the apron. Is in complete control. And he might looking for an awesome splash halfway across the ring. Waiting for Shane Douglas to get to his feet. Diving shoulder tackle from across the ring. Mike Awesome off the ropes. Awesome splash into the cover. But Shane Douglas still kicks out at 2. And now Mike Awesome looking for the awesome bomb. Back body drop from Douglas. Now Douglas looking for the franchiser. Trying to drag Mike Awesome center of the ring into the cover. Hooks the leg. And that's a 3 count. Shane Douglas has beaten Mike Awesome. Raven moves in, clothesline, takes down Goldberg. Raven now overhand chop, stuns Goldberg. Irish whip, pull back into a knee. Now Raven jab. Goldberg, though, takes him over, just tosses him. Now mounts him, hammer fist to the face. Straight elbows to the skull here from Goldberg. Goldberg lifting Raven to his feet, but gets caught in a jawbreaker. Now Raven running bulldog. Goldberg kicks him in the gut, able to get out of his grasp. Goldberg now series of strikes and a takeover again. Goldberg looking for these strikes to the face. Raven again, though, slaps Goldberg right in the face and just taking his time now. Tries to get a knee to the face. That might have been a mistake from Raven. You can't give Goldberg any chances. Gut wrench from Goldberg. I like how we get the WCW referee in this match, but not the last one. Just like every other match, shit works. Goldberg lifts him up. Gorilla press into a spine buster. Goldberg lifts him up. Another suplex. It's all Goldberg here in this match. Irish whip. Over the ropes goes Raven. Goldberg straight rights to the face. And now Raven able to drag Goldberg's face across the top rope. Trying to create some offense here is Raven. And now Goldberg again taking Raven over to the corner. Shoulder thrust drops him. Pulls Raven out. Alley-oop bomb. And now Goldberg thinks he's won this match. Sizing up his competitor. Running spear. Raven sidesteps it. Raven's best chance in this match is now. Goldberg in the corner. Clothesline. Bulldog. Goldberg right back to his feet. Raven back to his feet. Goldberg lifts him to the top turnbuckle. And now Raven and Goldberg. You imagine the Raven and Goldberg trading blow spot. Raven now kick to the gut. Looking for it. Even flow DDT. Hooks the leg for the win over Goldberg on Nitro. Goldberg kicks out at 2. Raven now going to try to lift Goldberg up for another one, but an elbow to the gut stuns him, and that might be all he needed. Goldberg lifts him up. Jackhammer, center of the ring, hooks the leg. This match is over, but Raven kicks out of the jackhammer, and he might have just pissed off Goldberg with that one. You don't want to piss off Goldberg. He might go on social media and give you an opinion nobody asked for. To the top rope now. Diving knee drop. Raven able to stun Goldberg. Back elbow. Looks for a running punch but misses. Gets caught. Irish whip into the corner. Overhand chop. Goldberg up on the second rope. Diving clothesline. Raven pulls himself up by the ropes. Goldberg there. Irish whip. Reversal. Goes for a body splash. Gets caught in a power slam. And now Goldberg signaling the end of this match. He's in the center right on the logo. Jackhammer. Into the cover is this blurry-ass referee. And that's a 3 count. As we cut to backstage, it looks like the tag team champions have gotten into a fight backstage with Steiner and Jarrett. This match doesn't look like it's going to get underway. They're not going to head to the ring. This is just an all-out backstage brawl. Steiner lifted up. Jarrett now punches to the face on Animal. Steiner go behind suplex onto the concrete floor. Jarrett with a hip toss onto those, and he falls off onto the concrete. Steiner with a suplex on the other side. Jarrett trying to get control, lifts him up onto the floor, and now driving the knee into the ribs. Jarrett now gut wrench again. Now Jarrett moving his focus. Steiner goes over on Animal. Steiner goes and grabs a chair. Jarrett backbreaker. Steiner assaulting Animal with the chair. Jarrett back up on those crates. Steiner lifts him up, drops him with a fist. Now Jarrett gonna go pick up the chair and just throws it at Animal, but he misses. Hits a crossbody anyway. Steiner, Frankensteiner onto the concrete. This one's over. Somebody call the ambulance. The enforcer, Arn Anderson, rings the bell. WCW title match underway for the U.S. title. Randy Savage right on offense. Clothesline to the back of the head. Somehow DDP has grown out his hair extensively since last week. Into the cover. A 2 count on the United States champion already. DDP able to escape from Macho Man's grasp. Throws him into the corner. Follows up with a hard clothesline. Drops the Macho Man. Into the cover. Another 2 count there by Arn Anderson. And now DDP assaults Arn Anderson immediately. What the fuck? Springboard drop kick. DDP is playing no games here. He thought that count was slow from Arn Anderson. Immediately starts whooping his ass. Into a cover again. Arn The enforcer not gonna count the pin. Double axe handle on DDP stuns him. Macho with an Irish whip goes under. Now catches DDP at a hip toss. I don't know what it is between Arn Anderson and DDP. They have some type of beef. Arn's probably mad that DDP grew a ponytail in a week. Macho Man off the top, misses, but a chop block from Arn. Arn Anderson and Macho Man must be in cahoots here. Macho Man into a cover. Arn to a count. DDP immediately gets his shoulder up though. Couldn't tell if the count was fast as DDP immediately got his shoulder up. Now pulls himself up on the apron. Macho Man stuns him off the ropes. Arn begins the count outside the ring. Macho Man now following. And now backdrops DDT on the floor. Lifting the United States champion up. Arn reminds him to get in the ring. DDP running. And now Macho Man able to reverse the Irish whip. Get the U.S. champion where he wants him. Heads to the top. DDP scouts it, moves out of the way. From behind on Macho Man, into the corner, but Macho Man able to reverse. Now gets DDP, straight punch to the face. Arn doesn't care if the fists are closed or not. Springboard crossbody misses. DDP, diamond cutter, into the cover, but Arn is not gonna count for DDP. And now DDP just starts an all-out assault. He can't win this match if Arn won't count the pin, but he goes to the top. Goes for a knee drop, but it misses. Savage immediately into the cover. Arn. Randy Savage now drops the elbow. DDP, what chance does he have in this match if Arn won't count the pin for him? And now Macho Man choking out DDP in the corner. We could be looking at a new United States champion here. Lifts DDP to his feet. Macho Man Irish whip. DDP reverses. Arn from behind. DDP able to stay on his feet again. Heel kick. Arn again from behind. Kick to the gut. Arn Anderson, center of the ring. But DDP floats behind and chop blocks Arn. It's an impossible task here for DDP as Macho Man misses the knee. But Arn runs in and high knee by Arn Anderson. DDP is fighting two competitors here. Knee to the gut stuns Macho Man, looking for a springboard enziguri that connects into the cover. And now Arn's going to count the pin. Macho Man gets out at 2. Now Arn locks up with DDP. Irish whip. Arn thrown to the outside. DDP's just going to have to knock out Macho Man. Macho Man fighting his way free, though. Catches DDP. Scoop slam, center of the ring. And Macho Man heads to the top. Diving elbow to the head. Macho Man to the top again. He's going to hit it. Diving elbow drop. Arn Anderson back in the ring for the cover and the U.S. title. And that's it. Randy Savage wins the U.S. title, screwed over by Arn Anderson. And Arn Anderson, after screwing over DDP, hands Macho Man the title. Match 1, we have a triple threat falls count anywhere match for the hardcore title. Mike Awesome, Shane Douglas, and Psycho Sid. One-on-one, DDP takes on Randy Savage, who stole the title from him. This time, there can be no interference as they will fight in a cell match. Tag team titles on the line. Road Warriors versus Jarrett and Steiner. And world title on the line in the main event. Ric Flair takes on Sting. Mike Awesome and Sid go right for each other at the beginning. Sid fights out of his grasp. Shane Douglas from behind. And now just tosses the huge Psycho Sid. Turns his attention to Mike Awesome. Catches him with a backbreaker. Lariat from behind, and now Sid picks up Shane. Referee now gets in the way. Mike Awesome, Irish whip. Champion off the ropes, gets caught in a power slam. Shane Douglas with a drop kick, and now Shane Douglas bringing down those fists on Psycho Sid. Moves his attention to Mike Awesome, who catches him with those big fists. Everything in this match is big. Lifts up Shane Douglas, vertical suplex. Psycho Sid knocks Mike Awesome into the corner, and now with that vice grip on Shane Douglas, Mike Awesome gets caught in a clothesline. Champion Sid now lifts up Mike Awesome, cuts him in a clothesline, but keeps the wrist attached, keeps his grasp, and another one. Sid is not done as he's wearing out Mike Awesome here. Now Douglas, spike pile driver on Sid. All that weight dropped right on the neck of Psycho Sid. And Mike Awesome now catches the franchise, fighting his way free. Sid back to his feet somehow with Awesome. Drops Psycho Sid. Goes to the outside now. Shane Douglas looking for a weapon. Smaller competitor in this match is Shane Douglas. He has to even the odds with weapons. Mike Awesome, though, catches him. Double underhook. Angel's wings into the cover. for the hardcore title. Shane Douglas out at 1. Sid there waiting for him. Awesome catches him, gets him on the shoulders. Snake eyes in the corner. Just too many competitors. Shane Douglas, spike pile driver. And now Sid goes outside and grabs a kendo stick. Mike Awesome gets caught in a hip toss neck breaker, but Shane Douglas gets caught with a kendo stick, and he breaks it over Mike Awesome's head. Into the cover, Sid to retain. Franchise breaks it up. Sid and now Mike Awesome going to work together to take out the Franchise. Brutal back chops here, and now Sid lifts him up, looking for a choke bomb. Catches an elbow. Mike Awesome, backdrop suplex, and a shoulder tackle takes out the Franchise. Awesome now lifts up the hardcore champion, possibly looking for an Awesome bomb. Gets back body drop though, stalking the bigger competitor. Belly to belly, overhead suplex, and now Shane Douglas lifts up Sid. Side slam backbreaker. Shane Douglas is everywhere in this match. Repeated fist drops to Mike Awesome. Referee is still down. Sid now back in the ring. Gets caught, but he reverses back body drop again. Catches Mike Awesome, choke slam into the cover. Shane Douglas able to break it up. Sid fighting his way free. Mike Awesome fighting his way to his feet. Sid now is Shane Douglas, but he gets back body dropped. Mike Awesome now is Shane Douglas on his shoulders. Sid brings Awesome to the corner face first. Shane Douglas still on his feet. Belly to belly, middle of the ring. Blurry referee. For the hardcore title, Shane Douglas. New WCW hardcore champion Shane Douglas beats Psycho Sid and Mike Awesome. I'm just going to say that's pretty impressive. Psycho Sid and Mike Awesome in a hardcore match. You got to give it to the dude. That's impressive. Ugly as hell, though. And we are about to be underway for the stolen United States title. Randy Savage can't receive any help in this cell match. Both competitors lock up center of the ring. Randy Savage straight jabs and a spinning fist will take down DDP. DDP with the incredible ability to grow his hair into a ponytail and then back to short hair within 2 weeks. You know, he's got all the makings of a true champion, but Randy Savage is all over him. Bad camera angle and all. You get it all here in WCW. Over the top rope, and now Irish whip. DDP able to stop his momentum. Randy Savage still catches him, determined to throw him out of the ring. DDP able to get back in the ring. Irish whip takes Randy Savage over the ropes, lifting the U.S. champion to his feet. Page, super kick, and now taking Macho head first right into the cage wall. Macho with a straight fist knocks DDP against the wall. Both competitors trading strikes center of the ring, or side of the ring, I should say. European uppercut from DDP, and a super kick again. Catches Macho right in the face. Now he's got DDP pinned against the cell wall again. Finding his way out, Page. Another super kick. Macho now throws him into the ring, looking for a weapon here in this cage match. Savage pulls out a chair. DDP now locks the arms and a knee to the face. Falls into the cover on Savage. Hooks the leg. Out at 1 is the U.S. champion and right to his feet. DDP there to meet him though. Irish whip. Catches Savage. Punch right to the gut. Nothing fancy about that one. Springboard forearm misses. DDP off the ropes. Back body drop by Savage. Back chop stuns DDP. Twisting the knee around the ropes. DDP fighting his way free from the U.S. champion. Looking to take back his title. Into the corner. Randy Savage is busted open. Macho Man could be looking to finish this match. Not looking for the elbow though. Looking for DDP to get to his feet. Diving double axe handle. And now Macho Man again showing the impressive knees here at this age. To go to the top again for an axe handle. And now takes the chair and just bludgeons DDP with it. But a kick knocks the chair out of Macho Man's hand. DDP with some knees now drops Macho Man. Macho Man reverses now, just driving the elbow into DDP's mouth. Macho Man taking some time to show off as well. Macho Man launches the chair, but DDP ducks it. Kick to the gut. Macho Man, spike pile driver. Savage now to the top rope. Macho Man to retain. Randy Savage defeats DDP. WCW tag titles on the line. Road Warriors versus Jarrett and Steiner. This is a traditional tag team match. Referee rings the bell. Lock up center of the ring. Hawk Irish whip, clothesline, back elbow. Immediately just tossing Steiner around. Off the ropes now. body splash, and now looking to drop the elbow right to the chest. Off the ropes. Another diving body splash. Tag team champions in immediate control of this match. Scott Steiner, back elbow though, creating some distance. Road Warrior back on attack though. Irish whip into the corner. Steiner goes into the referee. Back elbow. Steiner possibly running into the referee, might have saved him there. Steiner again gets tossed across the ring, just by his head into the cover. Steiner to his feet, jawbreaker. Finally creating some offense now. Big Papa Pump lifts him up, double underhook, butterfly suplex. Steiner now with straight right hands to the face has already opened up one of the Road Warriors. Lifts him up, deadlift power slam. Steiner now going to tag in Jeff Jarrett. Jarrett and Road Warrior lock up. Jarrett gets lifted up, off the ropes, hot shot, and now vertical suplex position, but gets tossed across the ring, stunning one half of the tag team champions now. Jeff Jarrett looking to stomp him out. Jarrett now gets caught in the grasp, bringing him over to the ropes. Jarrett fighting his way free. Jarrett goes over to tag in Scott Steiner. Quick tags from Jarrett and Steiner. Now moving in, drop kick takes out Steiner. Quickly to his feet though is Big Papa Pump. Elbows to the face, lifts him up. Overhead suplex. Steiner now going to go for the cover. Breaks the forearm across the face. For the tag titles, Road Warrior Animal out at 1. And now with Jarrett on the apron, shifts his focus from Scott Steiner. Drops Jarrett back first on the apron. And jumping Frankensteiner gets reversed into a powerbomb. Road Warrior Hawk now all over Scott Steiner. Gut wrench suplex. And now lifting Steiner up in a deadlift. Overhead reverse power slam. Oh my God. We're at an 8 count. Are Jarrett and Steiner going to take a count out here? It's been an all-out assault. To a 9 count. That's a 10 count. The Road Warriors completely stomped. Before anyone asks in the comments why I'm using a late 80s Ric Flair and late 90s WCW, well, the simple answer is because I can. This dude is the GOAT. I mean, just look at that hair. Main event now. World Heavyweight title. Sting versus Ric Flair. Both competitors lock up center of the ring. Sting immediately going to try to take Flair to the ropes. Sting now drops Flair to the ground. Off the bottom rope, stomp to the gut. And now looking for an elbow drop, quick to the gut again. Sting has Ric Flair in a vice grip, lifting the world champion challenger to his feet. Sting with some hard strikes. Lifts up Flair, stomps right on the knee. Lifts up Flair again just to drop him back down. Sting from behind, waistlock. Flair elbow to the face. Sting again though, catches Flair. Snap vertical suplex. Flair favoring that knee. Sting has been targeting this whole match. Catches Flair with a knee to the gut. Flair able to pull himself up on the ropes. Sting there to meet him though with an elbow. Flair back to his feet with back chops of his own. Tries a roundhouse and Sting ducks it. Sting again going to try to cut off the ring and take Flair to the corner. Back chop blocked. Flair right out of the corner. Sting kicks him away this time. Not going to let it happen. From behind, Flair with an elbow to the face again and drops it right on his head with a pile driver. Sting folded like an accordion. Flair into the cover for the WCW World title. Sting out at 2. Flair now pulling Sting center of the ring. Could be thinking figure 4. Flair lifts him up. Scoop slam. Flair up to the second rope. What's he looking for? Diving knee drop. Flair scouts it. Now drops the elbow on Ric Flair. Sting again drops the elbow, driving the air out of Ric Flair's lungs. Sting heads out of the ring, up to the top. Sting diving body splash. Flair scouts it. Sting right back on offense with a neck breaker. And now a frustrated world champion is just taking it out on Ric Flair. Ric Flair has been scouting all of Sting's big moves. Lifts Flair up. Off the ropes. The most devastating move in sports entertainment. The over-the-shoulder, off-the-ropes 2K move. Sting hits the ropes. Diving body splash. Sting again gonna head to the high-risk zone. Top rope, Ric Flair's down. Stinger splash. Ric Flair, though, quickly to his feet, no-selling the top rope body splash. And he's immediately gonna lock in the figure 4. Is Flair gonna win the world title here after no-selling one of Sting's top rope maneuvers? Figure 4 released. But Flair right back on the attack of the knee. Flair gonna head to the top rope. Sting is out. And now Flair with a diving knee drop. Sting overhand punch stuns Flair from behind. Stinger, scorpion death drop. And he's not done. Waiting for Flair to get to his feet. Looking for it again. Hammerlock, scorpion death drop. into the cover to retain the world title, and Ric Flair out at 2.9. Sting again, gonna try to hit this Scorpion Death Drop. Again, locks the arm behind, Scorpion Death Drop. A third Scorpion Death Drop into the cover, and that's it. Sting retains the world title.